Good afternoon and welcome to sunny Aberdeenshire. Today I'm going to talk about me taking a step back a wee bit and talk about planting up some seeds. This is a second phase of seeds. I've got a lot done, a lot planted out and a lot growing on, so I'm sort of seeding up another batch so as that one or two I might lose. I've actually got some new stuff coming through, so I'm just going to talk you through that today. So basic tray, I've actually recycled these. I used these last year, so I've got some compost, and it's just a matter of adding it to your tray. As you can see, tapping it down. This is a John Innes number 1, so it's quite fine, perfect for seeds. And my fancy little dibber, piece of polystyrene foam, so make sure you tamp it down, making a little bit of a seed bed. A little bit like that, there we go. So tamp it down. Now it should also be a little bit moist, and I tend to sort of just give it a wee spray with water just to make sure the seed bed's a little bit moist but not overly wet. And I'll then go and scatter my seeds fairly thinly. These are dahlia seeds, so just gently seed them across the tray. Look, fairly thinly, because I'll show you in a minute what happens when you get carried away with them. So there we go, fairly thinly across the seed tray, and then sprinkle a little bit of your compost across the top and make sure everything's covered. There you go. And then you can just use your little tamp down tool just to make sure seeds make good contact with the compost, and give it a wee spray. And that'll just keep it moist. And then finally your little label, so as we know what it is. And that's them done. Put them in a nice light warm place. Fortunately you can just see over my shoulder, this will go in my greenhouse and they'll germinate, I don't know, 10 days, fortnight, something like that. What will then happen is you'll get a tray of seedlings. Hopefully you can just about see that. These are dahlias that I did earlier on, and I did sprinkle them fairly thinly so as I can get out the plants and repot them on. They're not quite ready yet, but they're getting there. They were sown on the 28th of April, so a few days, and this is the results. So keeping them moist, keeping them damp, and keeping them in the light. Now I did say I'll show you. I got carried away and I overdid the seeds, and this is the result. It's like a carpet. So I'm going to split these up into little wee bundles and pots and pot them on, and hopefully we'll get a little selection of new flowers. These are, oh god, what are they? Petunias, I think. I've sewn them a little bit too tight. However, what I'm planning to do is I'll pot them on into little pots. You've seen me use these before. Tamp down, and then I'll take them out and I'll split them up and we'll pot them on. I've shown you how to pot on tomatoes, but this isn't any different. And probably get, I don't know, 20 little pots out of it or something like that. So the next thing I was going to show you was hanging baskets. Now I've got one kind of prepared here. Again, it's a little bit dry. I didn't overwater it. I'll give it a little scoot. And this is just plain water, no additives, no feeding, just enough to mud. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fuchsia. This one's called Wendy's Beauty, and I hope Wendy's beauty turns into a real beauty. So in the centre I'm going to place the fuchsia, little tap and get out of the pot. Hopefully, there we go. And as you can probably see, it's just about ready. You can see all the root system, so it's ready to pot on. And right in the middle, make a space for it and plant it. As easy as that. Round the outside I'll put a selection of other plants. I've got little geraniums to do and a few other little hanging baskets, and I have a selection of lobelia and petunias or whatever to put around the outside, and it's just about adding them around here and keeping it watered and keeping it moist. Also, when the flowers die off, pick them off so that it encourages new ones to come on. As you can see behind me, you probably see on the floor there are some there's pansies, there's sunflowers in the blue pots, and there's some petunias. And down on the floor here, we're bringing on trays full of these are planted in my greenhouse. This tray's full of Sweet William, so they're coming out to be kind of hardened off each day. I bring them out, put them back in the greenhouse overnight, so within the next week or two they'll be in pots and hopefully flourishing, and we'll take it from there. So hope that's been a bit of help. Keep growing your stuff, replace the stuff, grow some more stuff, try new stuff. I've got a selection of things around here that I'm going to do. I've got lupins, I've got begonias, more dahlias, and the almost famous Like My Shark sunflower seeds. So although I have a few growing, I might pot a few more on because I might lose some. I see some bugs helping themselves to some of the leaves, so I might lose some. So thank you for watching, and talk to you later again, and hope you're staying safe and get out, get in the beautiful sunshine. I think the temperature's supposed to be about, I don't know, 16, 17 today. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat in case I get frazzled by the sun. It's absolutely beautiful. So get out and I'll catch you again. Bye for now.